I just set up a few things before I get underway. Is my fucking headphones set up yet? Thank you. There it is.
Boom. Yeah, it's coming out of that.
That's good enough for me. What's up, everyone? My name's Cable, and as soon as I turn this to present the whole screen, we've got a new game to show you. Actually, this game's been around for about a couple months now, so don't hate me. I'm getting on the train so late. Anyway, we got Doki Doki Literature Club. Hopefully, it doesn't remember me. I want this to be a good surprise.
Bing, 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 bong.
Oh my god, fucking Jordan. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple fuckers in the chat. Yeah, delete my existing data. Let's start this game fresh. Where's the local files? There. Delete all that because that's probably spoiler-ish. This game's not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. That's me. The fuck do you want? What's so scary about a dating simulator? Absolutely nothing. Enter my name. It's K-Ball Sensei. K-Ball Sensei. Let's go. Hey. Oh. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally told the fuck. I can't speak today. Jesus Christ, Jordan! Fuck off. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! Time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
You say that like you were thinking about it before, me. That's me, K-Ball Sensei.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think you're up for something. Take the fuck off, Jordan!
Ah!
Exactly. Second. Hi! What's up, bitch?
Oh, I don't know. Just on YouTube, scrolling around looking at for some songs from there. It's alright being a related videos. Cable is live with Doki Doki Literature Club.
It's gonna be great!
Also, my dreams are nobody cares about you. I care forever. I'm going to the other room then. Fuck you.
Alright, you two can wait to decide. I'm gonna play the game.
But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross.
You're actually got me on the side street. Yay! Happy day.
Stop commenting about my scream.
What?
Said stop commenting about my scream. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the other students making their daily commute.
By the way, K-Ball Sensei, don't you join yet?
A club?
God damn it.
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Any.
Oh my god, just join the club and make her happy.
I haven't been looking either, so fuck off with that. Probably.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I was dismissively going along with whatever she was going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Jesus Christ, how do they know who the fuck I am?
Gee, I don't know. Who are you?
I'm K-Ball Sensei.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're Cable Fine.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Bitch.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
You're a shut-in who plays on a computer all day and reads manga.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Is Sayori predicting the future?
That's not her job.
You trust me, right?
No, that's not her job.
Don't make me keep worried about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Bitch, that's the maximum effort I give. Little. Yeah, I guess.
Club he wants to join. Go to the club.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
I don't know.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Why the fuck would we do that?
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know that. Fuck that. That's not how school works. You're in there for 7 fucking hours getting tortured to hell, while Mrs. Hinkleman yells at you about getting your goddamn senior project done, motherfucker! I'm sorry, I still have some PTSD. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Ah, fuck, did I just pull a John and sleep again?
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
That sounds like an awful idea.
That's it. That is an awful idea.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Maybe.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun helping start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on. Please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh my god, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Jesus Christ, Corey, you're
Yep. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Da 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 da. What voice should I use for this lady? What voice should I use for this lady? It's Yuri.
You're even know-it-all bookworm, so have fun with that. No, I mean, just go
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. There we go.
Oh my god, that sounds almost like your voice.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
That's creepy.
Natsuki.
Natsuki's a little short-tempered.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
That's gonna hurt me.
Way to kill the atmosphere!
Ah, K-Boss Sensei. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Why do I feel something soulless in those green eyes of girl number 3?
Oh, fuck no.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry. What do you want? Two girls are screaming bitches.
Pretty much.
God damn it! I like that one. I just came in on the right time for that. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. And she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sorry, says that quietly into my ear.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Oh, she is very moody.
Then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears
She's also the most shy.
who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. K-Boss Sensei. Monica smiles sweetly.
Right.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, hot, and those tits.
Right.
Yeah!
Right.
Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, K-Ball Sensei. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about we make some tea as well?
Gary and her fucking.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's wide open so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
That is so cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try myself nuts with that voice.
I can see your house from my house.
That's gay!
Just hurry and take one!
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
delicious!
first started a fire.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is...
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Have I?
I think you have.
Nani?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe, but not for you, Baka.
Wait, did she actually say Baka?
She says, dummy.
She said baka. I didn't get that in my run.
All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Carrying a tea set, she carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Yeah, right, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
No fucking
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Yeah, she is.
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Everybody's happy.
What?
My God, those soulless green eyes are just staring at me again.
So much fun, isn't it?
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, Sam, what made you consider the lecture club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Member for any of the major clubs? Club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major club. Right? Politics fucking suck! Trump! It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
You're it. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. It doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But to make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
you know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I'm interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Keibo Sensei, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. What the fuck are you doing in that chat? Screaming bitches. I can't agree more. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that help build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. The story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Hey, shit, take your cat.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? What are you trying to say?
I'm being ignored.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world.
Ah! I hate horror!
Oh, why is that? Oh, God, that was the wrong voice.
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes start over at me for a split second. What the fuck do you want? Come at me, bitch!
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Hey, going to history.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes! What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them!
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and straighten the bar of the club. Isn't that right, Keiba-sensei? Monica smiles sweetly, or warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sawyer may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought.
Hey, boss sensei.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've made my decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Jerry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed!
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Keiba-sensei, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I'm gonna just go for now.
Brave! Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Keiba-sensei, since we're already here, don't you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for her clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. One of these girls. All right. I seem to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the best. Does anything good even really happen? What's so scary about this game? What up? All right, that's cool. There's one thing we have to be clear on. I need to talk to all two of you. Yuri, best girl. Okay? Okay? I'm just put it out here right now. Yuri, best girl. Right? Right? We clear? We clear minds? We good? We good? What's in the files? Read me. No, thank you. What the fuck is the character sheet? Oh my god, all four of them have characters. That's cool. So let's go. What words would each person like? Nightgown. Damn it. Unstable. Well, that's a weird. Contamination. Awesome. Infallible. Smile. Melancholy. Rain cloud. Graveyard. Treasure. Whisper. Kawaii. Misfortune. What? 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 Anime. All right. Doki Doki. Sorry, I had to do that. Depression. Well, that seems like an awkward hint. Starscape. Frightening. Vitality. Tragedy. What? I don't even know who the fuck I ended up. Who got the most points? Chat. Count for me. Count for me. Who got the most points? Who got the most points, chat? Hey again, Keiba-sensei. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Keiba-sensei. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature you're not accustomed to it. No answer yet.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year! And last year, too! Ah! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what! But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it!
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Get fucking roasted, bitch! Natsuki finds herself stuck saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Kamo Sensei always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Kamo Sensei can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know.
But wait, Sayori. Me? This can't be! Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? Gimme! Gimme! Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess I mean it's up for me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that a big deal if you don't want it to be? All right. But here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? That's because Yuri best girl, K-Ball Sensei. Come on. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities with the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like nobody wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We'll probably seem really lame compared to all the other clubs.
Well, we can't just give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. No? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks out to their creative minds.
Doesn't solve the problem now.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Well, what kind?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcake speaks my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Ah, fucker! Off my ass to find Sayori's face failing my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Isn't it the napping club?
Does our school have a napping club? It's fucking awesome.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
Bitch, you take that back.
You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, just looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
Knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Harry glances around herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. Yeah, I know. Here and here and everywhere, actually. That's just her hairstyle, K-Ball said. They stop being so fucking picky.
Ah!
I run my fingertips to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. Your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Looks you'll change your mind. Oh, hello, suggestive shot.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this.
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near the chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
No, don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sarah's blazer button like that? Oh my god, at this time. Dick, we talked about this!
But it's so stuffy. Ugh! It's not working at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even do things like this. He wouldn't even let you do things like this, is what I meant to say. But and he'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez.
Right, that's me. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. No promises. It's a deal.
I guess we really are taking care of each other now we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Ah, but I was joking that time.
That's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Well, we share the poems we wrote now."
Yay! Cable Sensei, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah. Same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. All right, did you remember writing the poem last night? Relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really can't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find something to share with?
I can't wait!
Terry and Monica loosely pull out their poems. A wrinkled sheet of loosely from spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share with? I got two most important. I'm gonna go Sayori first. She's a close friend. She'll like it. I'm definitely more comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Cable Sensei!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, I'm not seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, maybe I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot, other people. Ah, I can't speak! I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Cable Sensei poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in front of the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Cable Sensei. Deep down, you're not so much at all, you know? Just try new things like this for other people. That's something only good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? This will be my way of thanking you.
I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
What do you want? Oh, that's the only spoiler I pretty much knew heading into the game anyway, was that there's going to be a bitch that hangs herself.
You really haven't gotten that far yet?
I've got
your first run?
Of course I haven't.
Whisper into the phone really loudly so I can hear you.
I'm going to the other room for no reason. I have no idea. You're my best girl. You're the best girl. You're the best girl. Shut up. Back at the game now.
Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you kissed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a raining day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Jesus Christ, you just wrote that.
I especially like the last part. If I'm critiquing real poems here, I especially love the last part. Sorry. Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
At least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
What? Yeah, I guess you could say Monica's pretty good, but the best? Yeah.
The next time I won't forget, I'm going to write the best poem ever.
I guess I look forward to it. Next. You know what? Since I got Monica on my mind, hey Monica, hey Monica.
Hey,
I already forgot her voice. Hey Kayla, I'd say. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Yeah, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. No, I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, K-Ball Sensei. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What's all this? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Did I end up going with Sayori? I wouldn't be surprised if we had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. That may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. What am I trying to look for? So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, they sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can feel that she likes exploring her emotions, like happiness and sadness. I knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. But to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I like to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that fits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. I always help you find what suits you most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Wait a minute. What? What? Did the bitch just... Hold on. In the history. Give me the history. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. This is not the point of the game.
Is it not the point of the game?
Anyway, you already not come down? Oh, wait, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I would never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Well, this is some deep shit, Monica. I saw my clappy. Yes. Oh no, there's still. That's some deep shit.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Ask for feedback.
It's okay. That kind of style's just gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and everything. When I performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But the inspiration behind this one,
Well, what was the inspiration behind this one?
well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
That's cool.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up for later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a deep, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You are quite welcome, Monica. Whose voice can I handle next? Throat? Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, fuck. Did I fuck up? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be before reading through it. Ah, so it's ah, so it's that bad. No, I just raised my voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter if they form fit the two together. End result is that both The style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Ah, fuck. I can't read big words in cursive. Me, no grammar good. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Deep. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, K-Ball Sensei. Ah, fuck! I blew my chance! Who's next best girl besides Yuri? Tori can make me cupcakes every day. I'll get really fat and die of diabetes. Sayori, she seems a little too happy. And Monica, we don't talk about Monica. She's really informative and a leader, and I don't like that. I deserve to be the man. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Counting on you. I'm counting on you. Oh, we just got... Who's ready for some screaming?
Eh.
Huh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you!
That's a little blunt and loud.
Well, excuse me, princess!
That's an obscure reference.
So I'm not gonna say it was bad! It just didn't evoke any emotions!
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you liked it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can see. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Great poem!
Mine.
Yeah! I told you were gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just
be honest!
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because that right has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
I know, right?
So people don't take my writing seriously.
This isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. The writing style wouldn't take your message any less valid.
Yes! Exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. Please stop talking in multiple sentences. You're hurting me.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that when it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. And I was free up to feel it in the last line.
So you did. I guess I went more into it than I realized.
That's what makes me a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. If Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This song is playing over and over again, and I'm not even mad. I like it. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if they're in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing!
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cat!
Oh my god. What? Baby. Pain.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly not the feeling I'm giving off! How can that be cute?
I know that. Just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all!
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
I was looking for suggestions and would ask for someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Kalo Sensei did too.
Oh god, don't bring me into this.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. There's 3 watching now. Oh my god.
excuse me.
Oh wait, that's Yuri. Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across particularly something inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Kalo Sensei liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh god, cat fight! Cat fight!
No, they're not actual cats. I don't fucking know.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri!
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kalo Sensei appreciates my voice, and my voice more than appreciating yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I was full of myself. I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ow! Ow! What?
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was in the Wanderer's balls practically criticized Bigger as soon as Cable Sensei started showing up!
Jesus Christ!
Natsuki, hold back the ammo! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me and they just noticed I was standing there. Hey, Sensei, you just tried to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing, it can be more effective! This wouldn't have happened in the first place! What's the making a play making your poems all component for no reason? The man should jump out at the reader and force them to have to figure it out! Help me explain that to her, Cable Sensei!
Oh, my boys. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only an unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. I understand that, right, Kale Sensei?
What?
I get tracked this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with probably thinks highly of me. Chat! Chat, choice, now! There's your choices, chat. What do we got? Natsuki, Yuri, or Sayori? Give me time to do something. Gotta give him a little bit for the stream to catch up to him. Let me wrap this up and we'll find a charger. Also gives my voice a little bit of a break for any screaming that comes afterwards. Why did I choose to scream? This is already K-Ball bad choice number 30 of 2018. Fuck, I'll just call up the chat. Chat, choice now! Cat fight! That's not a choice. See, at least Tommy's contributing. Sorry, I mean Crimson Adventure is contributing. Going to Sayori. You are no help. Natsuki.
Only Monica. There is only Monica.
Natsuki glares at me, trying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Cable Sensei? Well, that's her problem! This isn't about her!
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being!
She would never. Oh my god. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me! Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop!
Yeah.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just don't want everyone to get along and be happy. Friends are wonderful people. I love them because of the differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings in just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because!
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful.
yeah. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So that's why Sayori is vice president. Oh, I said that. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I didn't come up as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might come off as an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. She is the best. Just, she is the best. Okay? Monica knew best girl. If only I get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Kayla, I'd say. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about for everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Huh. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. If any luck, that means I could do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination.
Cable Sensei, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing all happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen it bite like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
You fucking mind, I'm having a moment. I'm in the chat. I want to go. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends.
Yeah, you know, K-Well Sensei, it's nice I can spend time with you in the club. I think that seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think that everyone really likes you, too.
That...
I think it's going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. All right. Next poem. Real question, is Yuri still best girl? Because we have one of the girls in the chat now. Well, stupid. What? Who best girl? Heck are these? Anyway. Trace back. Log. Copyright. Happy thoughts. Cool. All right, let's go. We got Kawaii, which I know goes to her, but that's an awesome word. After image. Strawberry. Oh, it goes back to her. Capable. Wrath. Contamination. Extraordinary. Oh, you jumped. That's what? 3, 2, 1 now? Oh, we got 7 still. Oh, I already lost count. Let's just click them all. Alice. Special. Anger. Electricity. Fickle. Massacre. Secretive. Doki Doki. Swimsuit. Misfortune. Unrequited. Melancholy. Tragedy. That's all good, Monica. We're all friends here. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. Got a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I'm going to plug this in, this computer. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Cable Sensei.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess that's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. And the computer's starting to die. Try to get it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. Where's the plug? Fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're either not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget all that you spent all your money, so that would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so it only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
You feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, like always. I was not listening or anything. There's just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Kayla Sensei let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Good night, Monica. She seems nice. There it is. That's what I'm trying to look for. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad now to accept the revolution.
Retribution. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wanted I'm coming for work for the cupcakes. How to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I'm not all cupcakes. I'm also real cakes. Oh, God, did I just fucking slap her? Jesus Christ, K-Ball-sensei, chill your shit.
Yeah!
I don't know where something smacked. Oh, okay. Something smacked Sayori in the face and tumbles into his desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going to do a lot over just one cookie.
Okay, now it just made her sound like a raspy voice villain. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. And yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez! I get it!
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Ow!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me!
Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. Probably more desirable than all of us combined. What?
That's true. Excuse me!
Suddenly the door swings open. Daddy, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
And then makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, after all.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, K-Ball-sensei. Monica smiles sweetly. Am I really going to be wrong when I say Monica best girl? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
K-Ball-sensei! K-Ball-sensei!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom.
So I guess we did end up going with Sayori. I'm not even mad.
Wanna come with me?
Supplies. Before.
Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna take some posters and stuff. So you go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
You're going to K-Ball-sensei to get supplies. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. That is just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay! Ready, K-Ball-sensei?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind us. Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm talking to a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage or recite their favorite poems.
Ah. That sounds kind of dull.
K-Ball-sensei! You're not thinking about it right away at all. It's not about just reading poems, it's about performing them. I just hit the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, feeling it from clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that as a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Just say that. It's embarrassing. That means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah! I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, K-Ball-sensei, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
A mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. All right, that one's down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. At least move aside so I can look for poster paper.
Drop one of my acid.
Smack!
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto a shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill over her lap.
Ow!
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Hold on, let me see. As Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori releases her hands from her forehead. Another suggestive shot. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Yeah, that's going to swell up. Find you some ice.
Hey, what's that say?
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine. Looking like...
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you even saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since we'll be using the ice pack rather than a drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop up crowns in the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori here, and her bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Oh my god, there is apple juice there now. Holy shit. Sayori, what are you doing? For your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head.
It stings.
Let's bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crowns, so that's good.
Hey, K-Ball Sensei. That reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know, when we used to play outside all the time, I'd always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bum. I would start crying really hard. Ha ha ha.
You would run.
And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
K-Ball Sensei, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're just rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Oh, fuck! I mean, oh, yay? Is that what I'm trying to do? Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. This is what happens when we've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. K-Ball Sensei, so glad nothing's changed between us. You think you'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. They remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry about Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my beds.
Sorry, hops to her feet.
Ah!
Touches his forehead again. Stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh!
I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays for bangs, try to hide her bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Hi, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Okay, Sayori, your forehead.
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing the crowd to smack my forehead into a shelf.
Well, anyway, we able to find everything we needed.
I've been right.
Sayori frankly glances around himself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it right here. Found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Kaba, Sensei.
Hello, Sayori. I feel like come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay. In case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. All right, share your poems.
Guess I should grab mine. Making sure the crown box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And this is where we're going to leave it off for today. People seem to be scared that I'm telling only the truth. All right, so it's saved. Now I can leave. And with that, we'll end the episode here. And probably Monday we'll try to resume the game. Well, with that, I'm going to end it off. It's an interesting game. So far, I haven't seen anything scary, so y'all fucking liars. Well, with that, I want it here for realsies. Stop the broadcast before it's too late.